But if you've ever heard of the invisible rope trick, you probably start to chuckle right about now. It's a game kids play, and where they go to the side of the road and pretend to hold a rope, much as I'm doing now, and make traffic stop. But in Ridgefield, that's not all they did. They stopped and they smashed and they rumbled and they tumbled and sent two vehicles and their passengers, not the vehicles, the passengers were sent to Danbury Emergency Room after being in critical condition, all over a little prank. Brookfield Major Police Sergeant Jay Purcell said, "There's something new every day." So that prompts me to ask Will, what are some of the pranks you've done, and what are some of the consequences you faced?
Well, I can always remember in first grade, I'm not going to say the teacher's name, but then again, she was never a teacher within the Southernton Public School Districts. So I'm just going to call her Mrs. B.
Mrs. B.
She was my first grade teacher, and I never really liked it, Mrs. B.
Miss Berry of Hartford Public School System.
Absolutely not. But I never liked it. I'll actually say her name, Mrs. Barnes. I never really liked it, her.
Hartford Public Schools.
Hartford Public School. Google her, everyone. And I used to put chalk in her coffee.
Very nice woman.
I used to literally go up to the chalkboard and put chalk in her coffee each morning. What are some of the pranks that you used to do? And I never really got a consequence for it because she never really found out. But then again, she has some type of respiratory problems now.
Well, my consequences weren't nearly as drastic, but I can remember a time when I was just a very young man growing up. I decided...
It wasn't that long ago, Joe.
It wasn't very long.
You can tell by the voice.
Okay. I decided it would be funny to tie-dye a brand new 2-gallon bottle of milk in my refrigerator. I decided to put yellow food dye in a gallon of milk, and it just didn't taste the same. I got a great reaction from my mother as she opened the fridge and screamed for all hell because it had just been bought, and I proceeded to dump a 2-gallon bottle of milk down the drain, and it just wasn't satisfying.
And how many years ago was this, Joe?
This was last week.
Oh, wow. Still tie-dyeing the milk.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
oh, God.